Hey guys, welcome back to Dev Premier. I'm Ashwini Garg. Today I'm gonna talk about 4 JavaScript array methods which will really help you to boost your skills of JavaScript. Here we have an array of items. So let's start with the first method, every method. This method returns true if all the elements of the array pass the test inside this method, and this always returns a boolean value true or false depending upon the result. So let's say we have a variable v to store the boolean value. This is our array of items here, items dot every, and here we will pass a function to test the all elements of the array. So let's create the function here. Item index array, and here we have item dot price, and we will check for that if all items have price greater than 100. If any item has price less than 100, then it will return false. And here we have 3 items which have price less than 100, so it will return false. Okay, we have to pass the function like this here. So here we have false, it's returning false because we have 3 items which have price less than 100. Let's make it 4. Now it will return true. So this is how you can use every method on any array for any specific number. So the next method is find method. This method returns an array element or array value if any of the elements in the array pass the test, otherwise it returns undefined. Variable first found items dot find. So let me show you here another method. Instead of creating a function, we can use es5 arrow function to pass this check here in the every method, or in any other method we can use es5 arrow functions. Let's console log var v items dot every, and here we have to write item because we don't want index in our function, so we can only use item. Then item dot price greater than 100. So this is how we can use arrow function. Here we have false value because here we have 100. Now make it 4 and we will get true here. So this is how we can use arrow functions in the JavaScript. So let's work with the find method. So here we have item dot price. Find method returns the first array element which will pass the test. So let's make it 400. Return the first item which has price greater than 400. So here we have 2 items, 1200 and 500, which has greater than value 400. So console log first found. So here we have the array, new array. So this method returns new array. It will not change the original array items. Let me show you. So you can see that our original array is as it is, and we have another array for the find method. The next method is find index. This method returns the array element using the index number. This method returns the index of the first element found in the array which will pass the test. So this is approximately same. Let's make it first found index, and this is find index. So now we will get index value 0 here because it's founding the first element which has value greater than 400 and its index value is 0, so it's returning 0 here. The last method we will talk in this video is sum method. This method also returns a boolean value. This will return true if any of the element in the array pass the test, otherwise it will return false. Items.sum item.price less than 5. So we don't have any element which has price less than 5, so it must return false. If we make it less than or equal to 5 and we have one item pen with the price 5, so it must return true here. Now it's true. So this is how these 4 methods can be used in JavaScript. You can also use these methods in JavaScript frameworks, and these are very useful methods. So in the next video we will see another 4 methods or 5 methods for the JavaScript arrays. Thanks for watching these videos. If you like this video, please click on the like button and click on the bell button for instant notifications. Thanks for watching.